Welcome to Oluwo Modern Fish Market, EPE, where you see all kinds of seafoods. Let's dive right into it. So on this day, I had a makeup appointment to catch up with in EPE. On the first thought, the place was quite far, so I felt like, do I really want to go here? But I changed my mind. I said, okay, let me just go and just use the opportunity to explore outside of Lekki area. So I said, let me just go. I told my husband and he agreed to go with me. So I decided to drive. I was a Uber driver for the day. Yeah, driving a long distance was quite fun. Anyway, I drove for about an hour 45 minutes. That's from Aja to Epe. I brought this man to Epe for the first time. Have you ever been to Epe before? So once you drive and you get to a point where you see this statue of two catfishes. Are they catfishes? Two fishes anyway. Just know you're in Epe. On getting to Epe, that would miss our way to the makeup studio. We found ourselves in the fish market. And I'm like, okay, they have a lot of seafoods there. Let's just go for the makeup, then we'll come back. So this was me having my makeup done, and at this point, I think I was done already. We were just having the pictures and the video session. So my husband was just telling me that he saw a crocodile at the fish market, and I'm like, that market must get there. Let's go back to the market and explore. So we headed back to the fish market, and if you look closely, you see the water. Maybe it's the ocean or the sea, I don't know. This is the shower where I guess they get all the seafoods from. So we are back to the fish market. I can't wait to see what they have here. Let's see together. So here we're just asking for the names of the fishes, because this is usually my first time seeing this particular fish and this one. I've never seen these ones before. Okay, I think I have an idea that this one is tilapia. I asked the woman, she said yes, this is tilapia. So that was actually like the only fish that I could recognize in this market, guys. These ones, I don't know. They look like, I don't know, like little sharks. Like mini sharks. I don't know. Look at the body, slimy. Look at this one. This one is snail family, but they are not snails. I've never tasted them before, and I'm just seeing them live for the first time. I saw this big fish earlier in this market. I can't remember the name. I asked and they told me the name, but right now I can't remember. I forgot. Most of the fishes they had, I think it was tilapia. Look at these ones. What is this? I'm just seeing this for the first time. I don't know. Trust me, they told me their names, but I forgot. I can't remember right now. Okay, these guys are familiar. I've seen these ones around at the local market. I think these are the prawns that becomes red after frying them. I'm not so sure, but they are not that expensive. They were grouped 1k each. At this point, we almost gave up. We could not get seafood that we're familiar with, and we're tired and hungry and exhausted. This smolt was the first food that we're taking today, and that was around 4 p.m. So let's just get normal food stuff that we are familiar with first, then we can resume back to our seafood hunt. So we got vegetables. My husband knows I love vegetables so much. I can't go to the market without buying vegetables. And then onions. We got some onions. The onions were not so cheap as I expected. I don't know why I expected the food here to be cheap. I don't know the reason why I expected them to be cheap, but they were not cheap. This onion this guy sold here is 500 naira. That's literally like normal price outside, right? Even looks smaller to me safe. You should manage and put one jar for us. Yeah, my husband was forming that he can speak Hausa fluently. He was trying to speak Hausa to the Malam. I'm like, please, I don't want Hausa wahala. I'll make sure the Hausa you're speaking, they are correct. And he said, no, he's good at it. How much? See fresh peppers, so see fresh tomatoes and peppers. The peppers were a bit cheap. Yeah, so we got some peppers and then we blended them. So when we're done with the pepper and the blending, we said, okay, let us resume back to our seafood hunting. So we went back to the seafood side. So this particular fish, the seller was insisting that I must buy. I said, this fish that looks so much, I don't know how to eat them. They are not familiar. This is my first time seeing them. She was just like, they are very delicious. So you fry it, you can cook it, pepper soup, anything. I'm like, this one that I'm looking at, they look scary, I beg. And then we found this one again. These ones are called a jiao song. Very big. They can be very big and they can be very small as well, like table sizes. Look at them. They are not like the regular catfishes that we are familiar with. So in order not to leave this market empty-handed, we decided to buy snail. At least we can eat that one. We can eat snails. So they have different sizes of snails, and I think the prices were quite reasonable. We got 20 pieces of this size. The woman is speaking for 7,000 naira. Yeah, 20 pieces for 7,000 naira. And they are not that small. They are not even bad at all. They are not bad at all. So after getting the snails, we got someone to wash it for us. In fact, someone was literally waiting already to help us to wash it. So this is the lady washing the snails for us. She's cleaning them. She's quite fast at it. She was done in less than, let's say, 15 minutes. She was done with cleaning the snails, and we did this for 500 naira. She cleaned the 20 snails for 500 naira, and I think that is not even bad at all. So once she's done cleaning it, all you have to do is just go home and cook, because doing it yourself can be quite stressful actually. So this saves you a lot of time. A lot of stress is taken off you. So that's just basically it. So this is the second phase of the snail washing. If you ever wondered how those snails looked open when you order them, because the shape is like always like open like this. So this is how they do it. I'm just finding out as well. So they cut it open and then it's flat in that position. So they also sell smoked fishes and some ready crayfish. I was so sad I could not get catfish, so I told my husband, let's search for more. Let's search a little more for catfish. So we went outside of the entrance and we looked around. Maybe the catfish people were at the gates, but unfortunately there was no catfish. I said, okay, let's just go home. The crocodile that I saw earlier, they already sold it before I got there, so we couldn't film that. So this is what's going on. We're done at this point, and this time around my husband was the one driving, because at this point I was tired, hungry, exhausted. I could not drive. Bye, EPE. This is the point where you say goodbye to EPE. So we hope that you enjoyed our trip to EPE with us. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, especially if you have never been to EPE before and this is your first time on this video. Please give a thumbs up, like our video, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you again some other time. Bye.